How can Americans transfer money when relocating to Europe? In today's fast-paced world, many Americans are considering relocating to Europe, whether for work, retirement, or adventure. With this trend on the rise, a common question arises: how can Americans transfer money when relocating to Europe? Understanding the best ways to move your funds is essential for a smooth transition. One of the most traditional methods is through bank transfers. Many people relying on international wire transfers offered by banks. While this option is secure and widely accepted, it often comes with high fees. Typically, these fees range from 2 to 4% of the transfer amount. For instance, sending €1,000 from the United States to Europe might cost around $35 to $50 in fees. Additionally, these transfers can take 2 to 3 days to complete. While banks are reliable for large transfers, the costs can accumulate quickly. Another popular choice is using online money transfer services. Platforms like Ace Money Transfer provide faster and often cheaper alternatives. These services allow you to send money using a debit card, credit card, or directly from your United States bank account. Many transfers are completed within minutes, especially when using a card. Fees are usually lower than traditional banks, making them a great option for Americans adjusting to life in Europe. It is always wise to compare exchange rates and fees across different providers to find the best deal. Cryptocurrency is also gaining traction as a method for cross-border transfers. Stablecoins, which are digital currencies pegged to the United States dollar or euro, can be a practical option. Sending money via stablecoins can cost under $5 per transfer and settle in minutes. This method is especially useful for those wanting to avoid traditional banking fees or needing to move money quickly. However, using cryptocurrency requires some technical knowledge, and not all recipients in Europe may be set up to receive digital currencies. It is also important to consider the tax reporting requirements in both the United States and your destination country. For Americans relocating to Europe, there are some practical tips to keep in mind. Opening a local bank account in your European country as soon as possible can make managing daily expenses much easier. Using online transfer services for one-time or recurring transfers can also save you money and time. If you are comfortable with technology, consider using stablecoins for low-cost transfers, but be aware of regulatory and tax considerations. Keeping records of all international transfers is essential for tax purposes. The United States requires reporting of foreign bank accounts and large transfers. Additionally, check if your United States financial institution has partnerships with European banks, as this can sometimes reduce transfer costs. Lastly, be aware of currency exchange risks, as exchange rates fluctuate. Timing your transfers can significantly affect how much money arrives in Europe. Transferring money is just one part of relocating. Americans living in Europe should also research visa requirements, tax obligations, healthcare access, and local banking regulations. Each European country has its own rules, so it is important to get country-specific advice before you move. With various options available, Americans can find the best way to transfer money to Europe, balancing speed, cost, and convenience.